The rebellion will be televised. At least that's what this new Vanity Fair piece tells us. I'm here for the cover art. like this blew me away as soon as I saw this. I was like, I'm a big fan. So I am a Star Wars nerd. I love all things Star Wars, and yes, I don't really necessarily care for the last three movies that came out per se in the Skywalker saga, but I've loved all of the Disney Plus productions that have been coming out so far, and the shows that are slated for this year have got my thumbs up, stamp of approval. This just came out at Vanity Fair. I kind of want to read through this. I haven't fully kind of gone through this yet. I literally came here for the cover art. Like I saw that cover and I went, hot damn! Like we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've got the Mandalorian, we've got let's just go through here. We've got Hayden Christensen and Ian McGregor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've got Andor with Diego Luna, Ahsoka with Rosario Dawson. We got Pedro playing our favorite Mandalorian character who kicked off the Disney Plus phenomenon on top of all this stuff and all the memes going around about how his poor back problems because he is carrying the weight or he has been carrying the weight of Disney Plus up until this point. Um, but this is an article that goes into what they call the master plan for a fleet of new shows coming out. This article is by Anthony Bresnikan, photography by Annie Lebovitz. It's at Vanity Fair. Um, I don't want to necessarily read through all of the article at great detail so far. I'm mostly here, like I said, for these amazing art shots because, oh my God, if you haven't been paying attention to all this stuff, there have been some amazing, amazing stills coming out from these shows. And I love the fact that they're gathering the cast from all these. Now, if you know who's in charge now, you've got Feigl here from the Marvel Universe and all the things he did with bringing together the Avengers and the entire suite of Marvel shows, which didn't just include the movies, but also included the Netflix shows originally, and then getting into the shows that are on Disney Plus now, as well as um, the ABC shows. We had this entire web of all things related to the Avengers and those comics. Now we're getting the same people in charge of the Star Wars franchise. Good or bad, there are some pros and cons to this. I know some people have said that they're not a huge fan of too much Star Wars, and I tell those people, go away. Like, go away. I've been living on Star Wars since I was a child, and I will never be able to have too much Star Wars in my life. And everything they've put out so far has just been high quality. That shot of Pedro Pascal as the Mando is, not gonna lie, man crush, man crush, big time man crush. Um, mm, mm. Of course, Rosario Dawson, who I sometimes get in trouble when we watch shows with her because I've had a crush on her for a long time and my wife knows it, but it's all good. Ahsoka Tano, like her playing this character is a dream come true for me. I can say that in a joking way. I'm not a stalker, I promise. I just love her as an actor, and she is a beautiful woman, so I can appreciate that. And it's not creepy at all, I promise. And of course, Ewan McGregor, who I've loved for a long time, another man crush. Man, other things? Nod, nod, wink, wink. Um, and of course, Hayden Christensen back as Anakin Skywalker slash Darth Vader, who everyone loves to hate on the prequels. And there were things I didn't like about those films when they came out, but man, they're still good films. And he did a great job in those two films that he was in and in his fall to the dark side. And I'm really glad that he's back. Um, well, they do mention here the abandoned live action Star Wars series called Underworld, which George Lucas was working on a long time ago. That was something, if I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken, Ronald D. Moore from Battlestar Galactica, Carnival, Outlander had actually penned a bunch of scripts for that show before it was eventually canceled and moved on to other things. Um, so it's not that television stuff for Star Wars hasn't been in the works for a long time. It's that we've never really gotten anything off the ground other than the animated shows. And now that Disney Plus has proven to be successful with not only The Mandalorian, but also the Book of Boba Fett, we are now getting a whole fleet of new shows. And we obviously have the upcoming Ahsoka show. We've got, let's see here, we've already got The Mandalorian. We've got the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I think there is the one called The Rangers, or did that one get pushed off? I'm going to scroll through here. It says Dun, 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 dun. Mandalorian. Yeah, Ahsoka Tano. And it says slightly further off is a new show called The Acolyte, which is a tale set about a century before the era of the Skywalkers. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. There's also Andor, which is Diego Luna with his Spy Saga character, which is going to be very interesting to see as well because I loved. If you haven't seen that film with his character, I highly recommend you do so because it was the one of the few. I think it was really. I mean, the Han Solo film was really good, but Rogue One is for as far as standalone features go, it was very well done, and it's an incredible prequel to the original, trilogy and the lead up of what's, who Darth Vader is, and that end sequence with him was just almost as good. I still think the end sequence in Jedi Fallen Order is better than the sequence in Rogue One, but that's just me as a gamer. Both entrances by Darth Vader are absolutely breathtaking and scary and terrifying all at once. Um, so much good stuff here. I'm just kind of scrolling through this. I'm going to read this at leisure after I do this video. I didn't know that Ian McGregor's current partner, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, is. Oh, is she getting her own show? Or was she doing something else? I need to read through this. Where did I see this? Oh, she's in Ahsoka. I didn't know that. So Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in the Ahsoka Tano show. Ah, awesome. That's awesome. Oh, oh, just cool stuff. And of course, we're getting all of these amazing. By the way, this is the shot I saw today on social media with Hayden practicing in the boots and cape, practicing lightsaber sequences with Ewan McGregor's stunt double. Really cool shot here. Just you're noticing this is a different stance than what he's used in previous films because now he's in the Darth Vader outfit, and so he's going to be mimicking that style that we saw from the original three movies. But he's also said that even though we're going to see some of that, he said the swordplay is still going to be very much what we saw in the prequel films because they're old, but they're not that old yet. So we're still going to be getting some of the amazing lightsaber sequences. That shot is just oh. What are the screenshots we got? This is some really cool on-set stuff. Look at those, just amazing shots. Oh, it says here Star Wars actors tend to become Star Wars actors for life. In the late 90s, this led McGregor to agonize over playing the young Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequel movies. He said, I really questioned it a lot. I felt like I was part of this new wave of British cinema, really, and Star Wars wasn't me, not what I stood for. It was sort of this urban, grungy, independent film actor I was. And of course, Alec Guinness initially looked down on things. Um, Late last year, Rosario Dawson seemed to accidentally confirm a rumor with an Instagram post that said, I looked at my email and Star was like, yeah, you might want to take that down. And I'm like, man, I can't be trusted. Oh, baby Yoda, Grogu, John Favreau. I just, by the way, this is a huge article. You're going to want to read through this. I'm going to be reading through it at my leisure this afternoon. Like I said, mostly I came here for some of these amazing screenshots because we've got a whole slate of new shows coming up, and we've got live action, and we've got amazing animation stuff. Sorry, I'm checking this. Ahsoka Tano is just, and we've got Diego Luna, who, by the way, Diego's a pretty awesome dude. These shots are pretty sweet, and if I'm not mistaken, behind in the left-hand shot here, you can see the rounded screen that they're using to film on, if I'm not mistaken, with the Unreal technology. This is just really cool stuff. Now, I'm not familiar with the actress who plays Reva the Inquisitor, Moses Ingram. I'm not familiar with her, so I'm really interested to see what she brings to the table. I think everybody else I kind of knew about leading up to their being cast. But in any case, I digress. That cover alone should make you want to come read through this. I'm dropping the link to the Vanity Fair piece down below. Love to hear your thoughts on this. Love to hear your thoughts on the new images, the cover feature, and the new shows coming out. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know. I love some Star Wars. Some Star Wars. Sorry, folks. If you, like me, also love Star Wars, don't forget to do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get updates like this in the future. Join our Discord if you want to come hang out with us. We have a gaming community. I stream almost every single day. You can also support the channel with a membership by joining the Adventurers Guild, or you can drop a super thanks on this video. And if you want to go above and beyond and you like cool gaming stuff, my brother, my wife, and I have a Patreon called patreon.com/wandering hermits, where we are creating the world of Weave in the Void, which is that world map behind me. It is a 5th edition tabletop setting. The source book drops June 1st. We're live streaming that campaign starting June 5th. There's a point and click adventure game like King's Quest, which you could download the demo of today for free. There's also the book series, a lot like Dragonlance, I'd like to think, and you can get the chapters as they come out twice a month. Everything's through our Patreon page. So hopefully we'll see you over there. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm out. I gotta go get ready for some streams. Until next time, stay safe, happy gaming, and don't forget to love all things Star Wars.